Now, Ukraine isn't in NATO, but President Trump says he'll meet with Ukrainian President Zelensky while he's in town.
You think you'll meet with Zelensky when you're there?
Yeah, probably. I'll see him. Yeah.
What would you say to him?
Say, how you doing? He's in a tough situation. Should have never been there.
All right, for more on this, let's go to Peter Doocy, who's live now in the Netherlands. Hey, Peter.
Well, good afternoon. I'm told by a White House official President Trump wants peace, and that is why he phoned Benjamin Netanyahu to tell him that Saturday's strikes on nuclear facilities in Iran would be it. No more offensive American strikes inside of Iran. I am told that that call was exceptionally firm and direct, which is probably putting it lightly. And President Trump said something in this call that made the Israelis bail on a plan to attack Iran. The president then posted, Israel is not going to attack Iran. All planes will turn around and head home, while doing a friendly plane wave to Iran. Nobody will be hurt. The ceasefire is in effect. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
What do you think is Trump's motivation to publish a private conversation?
I don't know, but I have absolutely no problem with that, because there's nothing in it which had to stay secret.
And that was NATO Secretary General Rutte responding after President Trump went ahead and screenshotted a text message that Rutte sent to the president on Signal, where he was thanking him for striking inside of Iran, and he was also telling him that they were, you can see some of it there, pretty long, but he was also telling him that everybody in Europe was going to pay in a big way, as they should, and it would be Trump's win. Something else, Will, that has happened just as we were coming to air within the last couple minutes. There are various reports at various outlets where intel officials at the Defense Intelligence Agency, which is the spies that work for the Pentagon, basically, they are claiming that Saturday's strikes in Iran were ineffective and only set the Iranian nuclear program back, the weapons program back a couple months. As soon as I asked about that, within a minute, I had a denial from the Defense Secretary, Pete Hegseth. Part of what he is saying is, based on everything we have seen, and I've seen it all, our bombing campaign obliterated Iran's ability to create nuclear weapons. Our massive bombs hit exactly the right spot at each target and worked perfectly. So that is about as strong a pushback as you can get. And it is extraordinary that this story is crossing while President Trump is at this dinner with all the other NATO leaders. I wonder what they're talking about. Back to you.
Well, so to be clear, Peter, there's not much gray area there, or not much room for confusion. While other news outlets are reporting, and you said they have sources within the Defense Intelligence Agency, that this only set back the Iranian nuclear program by a few months, what you're hearing directly from the Secretary of Defense is instead the Iranian nuclear capabilities are obliterated?
Yes, and again, nobody from the American side has been in there yet to look. And so right now, it really is just we have unnamed sources in various reports, and we have a statement with the Defense Secretary's name on it. And so Pete Hegseth, I don't think he would be saying that if he wasn't sure, but we'll see.
Okay. It remains the great big question whether or not this peace will hold. What is left of Iran's nuclear capabilities? Peter Doocy in the Netherlands. Thank you. Hey, it's Will Cain. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News channel on YouTube. It's the best way to get our latest interviews and highlights. And click to subscribe to the Will Cain podcast for full episodes right now.